Hi guys, so finally getting around to playing with some of the things I picked up, I think last craft day. I always forget, but it's been a while because it was at the beginning of October. So anyhow, I did pick this up on HSN, so if it's still available there, I will link it, and that would be an affiliate link, which means I'll make a small commission if you were to purchase items to those links. And hopefully, as you can see, there's an Anna Griffin die set. It is, let me see what she calls it, Woodie Wagon. That's what I thought, yeah. It's the Woodie Wagon Slimline Easel dies. I haven't figured out yet if I got the train before. I feel like I picked the classic train, but I don't see it in my stash, and I don't see it like in my orders, so I just really want to make sure 100% that I don't already have it, because I want to get the classic train too. It's so cute. But yeah, Woodie Wagon, if you're a person of a certain age, you might remember these. I remember them being older already whenever I was, growing up. They're super cute. It's just a little wagon that would have like wood paneling, so super cute. She has some different inspo here on that. And then here it's just really quickly, you have your card base, your shadow layer, your top die cut layer, and then you do have extra bits for like the wheels or tires or whatever. A little Christmas tree, which is probably what I'll put on top, because they also have a surfboard, so it's good for year round basically. Kind of odd that she has the Christmas tree here as a decoration standing up. I don't understand what's going on there. Or is it next to the, I have no idea. But this is what she's using here to keep it up. Excuse me, got something in my throat, as always. But we'll figure it out when we get there. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna decorate this, to be honest. I would say with flowers, other than this guy. Oh, that's cute. Maybe with the holiday one, yeah, we'll do holiday flowers. Okay, I have plenty of those. So what we're going to do is grab some papers, and hopefully it's not going to be too problematic. I know this piece, you do have a back. Okay, well, let's look at this. So you have the larger die. Again, that makes like the shaped easel. Very delicate one. Hold on. And that's where you score it, right? So essentially, when you die cut it's like this, your paper is actually facing that way. Score it over, and then this piece can sit on top of that. This piece here. And then you have your top layer, and then whatever you're going to do, right? So it's not a lot of detail, but you can put in, obviously, paneling. So we'll probably cut out different pieces for that. I'm just trying to see what color I would like to make this. They're usually like a cream color or white with the brown paneling. I mean, if you want to make it classic looking, or like I don't even know. I was a darker, like bronzy brown, if that makes sense. But we can put in pieces here, So I might just make it a creamy color. It's not going to be super exciting, but that's okay. So again, card base, shadow layer, and then the topper. So let me grab some papers, and I don't know that this is going to take too long. Hopefully not. I'll be right back. Okay. So I don't know why I grabbed so many papers. Said the Woodie Wagon itself would be like a cream color, so I'm just going to go with that. Be very careful that kind of the pieces are done. Oh my goodness. Okay, come on. Just all these little, like this, look how, I don't know if you can see how bendy that one is, so be careful with those pieces. So I'll run that through. If you're putting it through a machine that has separate embossing, I would say go ahead and do it, because you want whatever texture you can get, so you're getting texture from here. These areas are embossing. So definitely do that. So if I run this through the marquee, I would just add an extra piece of paper. It definitely fits in the elongated cutting folder, and actually, I'll give you a measurement on the largest die. Obviously, you're going to need a bigger machine, because even though that cuts in marquee, this does not. It's like 7 inches tall, and about 9 1/4. Let's say 9.5 inches wide, just to be sure on that one. And then the background one, I don't know. I know she has some colorful ones here, and I'm like, I don't know that I like to look at that, but what else are you going to do, And you can also splice in some, like, if you want, like, a window to be, like, a light blue or something, you can do that with this guy. But I did find, like, I must have some holiday paper. I think this is from last year, if not from Christmas in July, kind of thing. My goodness. I was just thinking, what would be cute if you put Santa in there. I do have Santa stickers. Ugh, if it works, if it looks good, I would do it. So what I was thinking is I'll go through this paper, and if they had like a blue, so it'd be in the window area, I think that'd be cute. Okay, well, let's do this one. Look at that. It has like a light blue, and the other side's gray, so it doesn't hurt my heart to not cut foil. And the card base itself, ooh, I want to go real classic. Like, this is so pretty. this one. Okay, this is the only thing. When you fold it over, and if you don't use the same paper, you're gonna see the other one. I don't know how to explain it. Like the way the card folds here, this piece is a little bigger. Oh my goodness, it's taller. I don't know how to explain it. So a little bit of this paper is going to be peeking out behind this paper, okay? But we're also putting the Christmas tree on top, so maybe that'll help cover it up a little bit. But you'll see when we get there. The other thing is, when you go to cut, okay, so this is with the beige, with embossing. This guy, I'm going to cut the blue, so I have that as the background that's behind this. My goodness. Not a good morning for this throat. Okay, so when you go to cut this guy, it's going to go like this, so your paper's going to be facing this way. When you go to fold this back over, then the back side of your paper is going to be showing, right? So that little holly is going to be in the background. So just so you know, so if you wanted the holly to be up, like at the base of your card that's going to be showing, then you would cut it on this side, and then this folds up, and a little bit of the red will be in the front. But this will be the base of your card, like the bottom inside of your card. So just think about it. I do want this red part to be in there, so we'll do that. And I'm going to run that through too. So again, just a little tape. Cut it down a little bit smaller and run it through whatever machine fits this size die, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so we have again our card base, we have the shadow layer, and as you can see, I mean, you can see quite a bit of that around there, but that's not really what we're looking at. I mean, it is, but we're going to fold this over, and this is what I was saying, that you can still see some of whatever paper is behind there, so not the greatest look, but just, you know, keep that in mind. Obviously, you can get around that in other ways by cutting it again and then, you know, splicing that on or whatever. I'm not going to take the time to do all of that, but let's move this out of here and see what we got here. See, the embossing's really nice. You can kind of tell from the back already. Look at that. I mean, if you wanted to accent that with some ink, you can definitely do that. What I was trying to say is it's probably easier to definitely just glue this down, and then if you want to put in the Woodie paneling, you know, and all that. I mean, there are other accent pieces. I probably wouldn't go as far as putting it all in, because I'm just not going to do that. But we do have wheels, so we'll do that in like a black or a gray. You know, if you want to go, you can see like that's dark gray, black, they did white here. Whatever coordinates with your, what you're doing that you feel happy with, right? Again, we do have a lot of accents if you want to do that, but I'm just going to put in the wood paneling here. Now you can do silver, like all the other little bits. Sometimes, you know, here she didn't do that at all. There they used the green, there they used some other colors. It's whatever you like, and I am going to stick it down just so it makes it easier to pop those pieces in. But you can also, you know, put double-sided tape on the back or something that holds it up back here, and then stick it down. Maybe with some pop dots or something afterwards. I always say pop dots, I mean like dimensional glue. Pop dots are something different. I'm trying to get a little glue everywhere because this does have raised areas and all that. So yeah, I think they could have made it a little bit tighter. Like this is not bad. But from this to this, I don't know why they do that sometimes in some patterns or designs where it's just so much bigger. It's like, they could have made this a little bit bigger to kind of match up better with that. That's what I prefer in an easel, but that's just me, possibly. All right, I'm going to hold that down, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so we have that. We have this. Now, if we didn't stick this down completely, because that's what I did, you could definitely tuck things in. That'd be very cute here and there. But again, you're going to do something a little different back here. Just a little guard paper or something behind here that keeps the paneling up, right, instead of falling in. I probably have some whitewash or some kind of wood pattern, but I'm just going to use a craft card for today. So I will find some scraps. Oh, this one's pretty good because it kind of covers that area, right? We just need this area. At least that's what I'm doing. So just from right here, I'm going to get the wood panels, this basically. So just need this back part of the car. And if you want to emboss it, go for it. It's going to be kind of a nightmare, I think, because those pieces just fall out. So I don't know that you're going to get much embossing, but I guess if you put tape all across, it'll hold on to them. I'm just going to run it through just to get those pieces, so I will be right back. Pieces just want to fall out. Now, I do have wood grain, obviously, embossing folders, several of them. I'm just taking these out because they kind of fell out anyway, as far as the ones up here. You could run it through the embossing folder first, is what I would do, and then run it through your die cutting machine. so that it would have that texture, you know. Let's see if we got all the pieces that we need, hopefully. And I'm just going to pop these in. Oh, okay, this one's here for sure. Again, so you can give them a little more life by doing a little embossing or something. And here, and then I'll run the tires through. Let me see what the tire die looks like. It does have some embossing, so I'll run this through again to get the embossing too, and I'll probably run it through... I'll go with black paper, even though gray has like a nicer look 'cause it's kind of softer and everything, but I'll still go with black paper, and I'll be right back. Oh, and then these last two bits. Where'd this come from? No. Okay, that's weird. That one goes there, and this one goes here. So I do not know what this is about. Oh, you know, oh, you know what? It's probably where the paper cut off. That's it. Yeah, the end of the paper here. I was like, that's funny because it has a nice shape, but it came from here. Okay, so that's just nothing. All right, I'll put glue and stick those down, then I'll run through my two little tires. Okay, and this one I ran through the marquee with 2 pieces of paper just so it gets that embossing really nice there. And basically these line up with what's on there already, so I'm just going to put a little glue. And it's exactly the same as what came out of there, or what was there before. So I'm just going to line that up. And I'll do the same thing for the back tire, and I'll be right back. Okay, so one more thing before I stick it on here, and then this is the other thing, you're just going to score this. There's a score line there, and then this longer one, and that's basically what's going to pivot this thing, you know, so you can go like this. So you don't see it so much when the card's open, but just when the card's closed, you'll see that top part. I'm going to do the tree, I suppose, and attach it. And I do have, yeah, I know exactly when I used this. It was when I used the Anna Griffin Christmas frame. It was like an easel frame, photo frame, because I had propped this piece of paper in here. I think this is from Tonic. And it'll make us a nice tree. So I'm going to take this with the embossing and everything, and I'm going to run this through. So we definitely need the embossing on that because the tree otherwise is very plain. Okay, and I'll be right back. Okay, and again for the marquee, I just ran it through with an extra piece of paper, and I got some pretty good embossing, so didn't even use the foam. I just used paper, and I probably should have used the green paper, that way I could use it also, but I went purple. So that guy will be up there. I just don't know if I want to stick this down yet or when. Let's see here. That's kind of a bummer because I was like, oh yeah, I'll just pop it up. But you can't really pop it up on 3D foam because you need to stick it to this thing. So I'll just go ahead and stick it down at this point. So let's put a little glue right to the edge, of course. And then this guy, just kind of eyeballing what's going on. And kind of splitting the difference. Not great. I'm going to bring it up just a little bit because I'd rather cover up more of this than down here. A lot of times she'll say on there, like, it's not even add adhesive to the tab, adhere the shadow layer face up on top of the card base. Oopsie. Aligning the design on all sides. So this time they're saying around all sides. I think on some of the house ones she'll say like left to right and not worry about the top and down or that kind of thing. Okay, it's not written that way, but that's what I remember it saying, something like that. Again, we're trying to make sure we didn't glue this thing completely. Oh, nope, that's not good. Let's go do that again. Got a little ahead of ourselves here. Okay, I'll hold this down again. I'll be back. Okay, guys. So, the reason I said that's not great is because my lid fell back there somewhere. Yay! Good luck trying to find that. Okay, so again, this guy, I guess I'll pop him up. We need some dimension, guys. So, let's get some dimensionals going. And where does this stick down? Mostly towards the bottom part, so maybe down here. And like here. And maybe a smaller piece. The top here. Let's see how that goes. And then we'll go from there. So that paper craft kit that I have has tons of stickers in it and everything, so I think I'll just pay attention to decorating now. Oh, that's cute. So they have a couple different colors on their tree. Again, you really want to stick it to the actual base, because otherwise you don't want to stick it to this card. You want to stick it to the shadow layer, sorry. They added, like, you know, they cut it out of different paper and then just added a little tree trunk there, but I'm just going to leave mine the way it is. And I'm going to bring out all this pretty stuff that's in here. I did this little cream colored piece of paper that was left over from when I cut the car out, and I think I'm going to go ahead and run that through this guy. Maybe we'll use it, maybe we won't. The larger base piece, because then what I can do with that is add in like one of these guys. You know, we have Christmas blessings. Oh, look, it's almost the same shape. That's crazy. Other than this little thing poking out, I mean, that's pretty cool. Season's greetings. This one might match a little better. I do like the Christmas blessings though, because it brings in like that bluish gray again. That's kind of a weird card to do Christmas blessings, isn't it? Maybe season's greetings is better. Okay. Ooh. Happy holidays on the red. Very matchy-matchy. Okay. And then I'm going to go through these guys and see what I have in here that might be fun. So yeah, again, pull out whatever stickers you have and kits. I'll run that through like I said. And see what all it is that you want to do. Put a little wreath on there. That one's too big. But I do have smaller stickers in other kits. I mean, look at that. Even if you had like some more little trees, or even if you put this sticker tree instead of the tree that it came with. This is the kind of thing I was looking for. But you know, it's so bummer is that this tree is not that big. So these things being so huge, it's like the perspective is kind of off, you know? If we care about that. If we don't care about that, then we don't care about that. So, okay, let me just play with some of these. And I might bring out a different set of stickers. See what we can come up with. Okay, I'll be back. You know, I found... I opened a different Christmas pack and sticker pack, and I was like, do they have standing up Santas? That'd be so funny. So the one I kept finding was this one. I'm like, well, he's in his shop. Obviously he has like a stand with like paint and he's painting like an ornament. But then I saw some legs sticking up. I'm like, this one, oh, he's perfect, look. So we're gonna use him. That is from, which I'm sure is gone by now, the 120 mini Santa Claus stickers and sentiments. And again, there's more sentiments in there. I was just using what I had in the other pack, but now I don't think I care about that so much, but let's see. So again, super simple, but you know, I guess that's the one thing. I feel like I'm missing something there, but everything I have right now is like huge. You know? Nope, don't like that. Okay, well, let's just put this on here. And we're just gonna stick it straight down. Or another, I think it needs dimensional. It looks boring. It's because it's so flat. I mean, I could use gold paper. I was just using what I had left over. So I'm going to put some dimensionals on this. That is so interesting how they're basically the same shape. Very cool. I don't know exactly where this is going to be. Somewhere like there. Okay. And then this guy will be here. And again... See, if we put this here, you need to stop the tire, but you also need another one, right? Ugh. I think that's kind of what she was showing, like a tree over here, which was odd. So what I'm probably going to do is have to put this in a way... That's silly. Why would... Do you know what I'm saying? Because if I put this here, I feel like I have to put like flowers or something over here to keep it stopped still. Oh my goodness. Okay. That is really a lot of tension there. I'm just going to put it directly under this one tire, like here, and then we'll figure out what we need to do with the other area. I just didn't really want to go with these huge things. That's weird. Okay, let me hold this down because I don't trust that it's going to slide away. And then where's Santa going to be? Like here? That's good. I'm going to put glue on him right now. Now he has a sticker, but I put glue because, just because. I don't want to rip the back off of it and it'll be all sticky. So I'm putting him here. And then there can be some stuff over here that helps keep this thing still back, you know? That'd probably be good, something like that. Plus maybe something else, but that's a good thickness. Or this one. This one's good. Doesn't really have much to do with what's going on here, but it works, right? Okay, so let's do that one. And like I said, it's a sticker, which I've learned we can just take the back off like this instead of picking at it 45 times trying to get it going. Sorry, guys. Trying to see where the best placement of this thing would be. Oh. We need it to be about the same, right? That green stopper area. Okay, let's... about there. Let's fluff that back up. And that is my card. Again, it's whatever you want. Obviously, you're going to decorate it with lots of fun things. I would love to put something else extra over here. Maybe another little flourish or something. I could maybe have it sticking out behind him. But at the same time, I want the card to be visible. So again, this is the kind of thing I debate, and this is what I like to do. A little bit less being more, in my opinion. But how cute! And then when it's closed up, it's like this. You have your little Santa there. He's got the little tree, and then you can pop it up, and you have your season's greetings. There it is. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you picked it up. I know quite a few you did, and if you've used yours yet, and what do you think of it? All right, guys. Again, images coming up, links are in the description box, and I'll see you guys at the next one. Picked everything up before I go. The finished size of the card is... oh, goodness. I'm trying to get that bottom piece of the paper. It's about 9 inches by... okay, well, the card itself, like the edge of that to the edge of this thing, is 4 inches, so 9 by 4, just the way she does. But this tree is sticking out, so mine's like 9 by 4.5. Okay, so there you go. All right, guys, bye now.